I was wondering, the cook can see you fair. What is on your mind? I'm just waiting for you to tell me, baby. Heal my bed, yeah, they are. So I know I'm on your mind. Bell to make it for me. Where do we go? Get one more in one more time. For your touch so very much that I need when you're around me. The way you make me feel, the way your love is real. Oh no, no, my darling, me, my darling. He touched my bed, so I know that I got you, baby. I love you over and
to say your last name correct. It's Carstensen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hi, good morning, everyone. Go ahead and get settled. We're going to get started here in like 1 minute.
Okay.
Here. Basically, yeah, Giza, and I didn't highlight it, but you're just MC1, okay?
Okay.
And what I was just telling her, you guys got it. You're good at talking. Just try to breathe and talk a little bit slow.
Okay, yeah.
Okay?
Yes.
Either way, you guys got it. You'll do
All
great.
right.
Okay?
Okay.
I'm just gonna sit down here.
Okay.
Do anything, and then I think we can get started. So you guys want to start?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Okay.
Where is it? Good morning, everyone, and welcome to this month's Cultural Assembly celebrating Asian American Pacific Islander Month. My name is Giza. I am a member of our school's Asian Student Union, and I will be one of the MCs for today's assembly.
My name is Mayan, and I am a member of our school's MMPI Club, which stands for Micronesian, Melanesian, and Polynesian Island Club. And I will be the other MC for this assembly, and I am going to begin our assembly with a land acknowledgement. It is critical that we always remember that we are on the unceded and occupied land of the Cowlitz people. They are the original indigenous inhabitants that have stewarded this land for centuries, and it is essential that we as settlers acknowledge and understand this. The Cowlitz people are not a group of the past, they are here presently, and will continue to live here as the original people of this land.
Thank you, Mei. Up next, we have a short video for you, all that will be briefly explain the history of this month and the importance of celebrating it.
In May, we celebrate Asian American and Pacific Islander Heritage Month, or AAPI Heritage Month. Quite a mouthful, I know. But what would you expect from a month that celebrates the influence of such a large group? AAPI is the fastest growing demographic in the country, consisting of Americans that can trace their ancestry to 40 Asian countries, over 25,000 separate islands, and 50 ethnic groups with more than 100 languages. So why are these very different cultures grouped together? Simply put, because of the government. Asian Americans, Pacific Islanders, and Native Hawaiians living in America were grouped together by the census, based primarily on the geographical location of their land of origin. The benefits of grouping together multiple cultures with different backgrounds and struggles is, well, debatable. For instance, the families of early Chinese immigrants of the 1800s face entirely different circumstances and struggles than the Southeast Asian immigrants that came to this country as refugees in the 1960s. And both of these cultures' journeys are very different from the Pacific Islander and Native Hawaiian experiences of historical colonization. So the term Asian American falls short when trying to encapsulate so many different countries, cultures, struggles, and journeys. That's why the name of the group and the month has evolved, and will most likely continue to do so. So if you hear the terms AANHPI, APA, APIDA, or AAPI, or simply Asian American, they're all broadly referring to the larger Asian American, Pacific Island, and Native Hawaiian demographics of America, but not specifically to any one of the many, many cultures within the group. AAPI Heritage Month was first recognized under the Carter administration in 1978 as Pacific/Asian American Heritage Week. Then in 1990, it was extended and renamed to Asian-Pacific American Heritage Month. Most recently in 2021, it was reaffirmed by President Biden as Asian American, Native Hawaiian, Pacific Islander Heritage Month. When celebrating AAPI culture and achievements, acknowledge that it is never safe to assume different cultures can be melded together. Every culture is unique in its own way, and everyone deserves to be recognized for their own culture. Not all Pacific Islander dances should be called hula. Not all martial arts are karate. And when you go out and enjoy the newest poke place, understand that it is a Hawaiian dish and not sushi in a bowl. Be aware that not all AAPI people understand the same languages, or that you should greet an Asian American with ni hao or konnichiwa. A perfectly good hello will suffice, even if they don't understand English. So what can we do better? Be aware of the generalizations, racial biases, or stereotypes you find yourself falling for, even if those stereotypes might be considered positive. The myth of the model minority, and most recently the crazy rich Asian stereotype, erases differences between individuals and ignores diverse struggles among cultural groups in our population. These stereotypes downplay challenges like discrimination, language barriers, economic inequality, bullying, and more faced by many in our community to this day. Most importantly, understand that AAPI individuals are more than happy to share knowledge about their cultures. Continue to ask questions and be open to learning new concepts and ideas from others. Engage, respect, and enjoy the influence of the AAPI communities of America all year, but especially this May.
Our next video highlights our very own 4 students who are Asian and Pacific Islander. 5 students from ASU and MAPI were interviewed about their experience as Asian and Pacific Islander individuals. And we wanted to highlight our cultural experience. Big thank you to our video production helpers who made this interview and video possible.
Oh, hi, who am I here with today?
Cece,
And where are you from?
Kingdom of Toma.
And what brings you joy about your heritage and culture?
Something that brings me joy about being Tongan is how deeply rooted we are, how we're built on God, respect, and hard work. Also, how diehard our people are of being Tongan.
And what does AAPI heritage mean to you?
AAPI to me means Asian Americans and Pacific Islanders getting into sharing their culture, their heritage, and traditions, and where they come from.
And what's something unique about your background heritage that you wish more people knew and appreciate?
One thing I say is something we call tavalas, which is the mats that we wear occasionally to events or like a funeral, birthday. It means, it shows respect.
And what are those made out of?
No, we're not gonna have that.
Okay, never mind, skip that. What changes would you like to see in how AAPI history is taught at our school?
I'd say for all of us Islanders to learn more about each other's culture, not just our own. Learn more about our ancestors and where we come from.
What would you like to learn more about?
Brother, that's not good.
No, I have to
I
have
have to?
follow-ups.
But we don't have a class.
No, what would you just like to learn in general?
Something I'd like to learn more of is our other islands, not just the ones that are being taught here.
And what are some misinterpretations people make about your culture?
They think when they see an islander, they just assume that the only thing they're good at is the sport that they play or athletes. When really there's more islanders out there that are in law, scientists, doctors. And another one is when people see like an island, they just assume that they're like either Hawaiian or someone. Which Tongans, they're getting more out there, but I hope our other islands like Micronesia and Melanesia get more out there. Which they slowly are, but.
And what advice would you give to younger AAPI students?
Be proud of your culture, never back down from repping. Listen to your parents and show love in all that you do.
And who am I here with today?
Hi, my name is Nevaeh, and I'm one of the APPI students.
And where are you from?
I'm from the U.S., but I am half Chiquis.
What brings you joy about your heritage and culture?
I'd have to say the people and the music. I love the music.
Oh, what type of music you like?
I listen to some reggae.
And what does AAPI heritage mean to you?
I'd say that it means to me a representation about our people and Asian American.
And what's something unique about your background heritage that you wish more people appreciate?
I wish more people appreciate the language. The language is beautiful, and my background, I am mixed, so I'm multi-race.
What changes would you like to see in how AAPI history is taught at our school?
Honestly, I wish it was more talked about because there's not much we know about it in school.
And what would you like to talk more about?
Like the people and what they've gone through over the years.
And what misinterpretations do people say about your culture?
Honestly, some people say is that like they group each other, like Micronesians, Polynesians together, but we're separate cultures.
And what advice would you give to younger AAPI students that's struggling with their identity?
What I'd say is to always be yourself and never be ashamed of your culture.
Thank you. So, hi, who am I here with today?
Amy,
And where are you from?
I'm from Vietnam.
What brings you joy about your heritage?
The pride of my people and the strength. Many Vietnamese Americans came to America after the Vietnam War, and they left everything that they knew and everyone that they loved, coming to America not knowing any English and not knowing anything at all.
And what does AAPI Heritage Month mean to you?
To be proud of our culture and our roots.
Oh, what's something unique about your heritage that you wish more people knew and appreciated about you?
Vietnamese food. Vietnamese food has a lot of different varieties in it, and you can always find something you can enjoy in it.
What changes would you like to see on how AAPI Heritage is taught at our school?
I feel like representing and teaching both communities. I feel like when AAPI month is taught in schools, we tend to focus on one group instead of the other, but I feel like we should focus on both groups since it is AAPI month after all.
And what are some misinterpretations people make about your culture?
A lot of people tend to say that all Asians have the same culture and look the same, but that takes away our individuality and who we really are. Asia is very diverse and filled with many different countries, and we each have different cultures and history.
What advice would you give to your younger AAPI students that are struggling with their identity?
Don't let stereotypes define who you are. There's a lot of harmful stereotypes out there that try to put us in a box, but those stereotypes don't define who we are and who we will become.
Hi, I'm Wayne. I'm a member of the MMPI club here at Fort Vancouver High School.
And where are you from?
I'm from Chuk. My father and my mother, they're from Don, Phe Phen, Phai Chuk, and Ode.
What brings you joy about your heritage and culture?
Some things that bring me joy are the community and how we're always together even in any MMPI culture, in AAPI, we're always together. You'll never find us by ourselves.
What does AAPI Heritage Month mean to you?
AAPI Heritage Month means to me celebration of the rich and diverse variety of cultures we have during this month, and just in general.
Is there like a certain thing you guys like to celebrate?
Certain things we like to celebrate is just the common festivals we'll have during weddings or just fundraisers. We like to just always come together and have just big parties. Always celebrate and have a lot of food.
What's something unique about your heritage that you wish more people knew about or appreciated?
Something that I think should be more appreciated in our community should be, in my community, my Chiquis community, I think we should appreciate a little bit more of our cultural ways. And even the dances are being forgotten, but I think we should all just pick up and remember who we are.
What changes would you like to see in how AAPI history is taught at our school?
Some changes I think that should be taught are the diverse and rich culture, and how everything isn't the same and everyone has their own unique culture and different.
What are some misinterpretations people make about your culture?
Some things that people misinterpret is they think we're all the same. They think that we like to fish a lot, we like to just go surfing, kind of the same thing, but we're all diverse and we all have a different culture in our own ways.
What are some advice you would like to give to your younger AAPI students that struggle to understand their identity?
Some advice I would give them is just to embrace the culture and try to take it in as the most comfortable you can, because it is a big part of your life and a big part of your image.
Oh, hi, who am I here with today?
Tally.
And where are you from?
I am Cambodian Chinese.
What brings you joy about your heritage and culture?
What brings me joy about my heritage is the traditions we have. Like for me, Khmer New Year, which is Cambodian, where we all gather at a temple and we like to offer food to the monks. We pray for good luck. We like to play traditional games with everyone as a community. And we also like to splash water on each other to wash away any bad luck we've gained over the past year.
I like that. What does AAPI Heritage Month mean to you?
AAPI Month means bringing light and awareness to everyone, as in showing everyone's different customs, as everyone's different customs, whether they're similar or different to one another.
What's something unique about your background?
Something unique about my background is the Apsara dance, where it tells a story throughout Khmer mythology and history with smooth and refined movements, as in dance.
What changes would you like to see in how AAPI Heritage is taught at our school?
I like to see AAPI being taught as in not focusing more on like one group, but more as a mix of all of them and multiple, because most of them aren't talked about really.
What are some misinterpretations people make about your culture?
At first glance, people like to assume that all Asians are foreigners, but really, most of us are born and raised here in America.
I like that. What are some advice that you would like to give to younger AAPI students that are struggling with their identity?
So don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to show and represent, because every culture is beautiful and unique in its own ways, and that you are the person keeping your culture and your people alive in hopes for it to pass on to the next generation.
And thank you to everybody that participated in this interview, and enjoy the rest of your AAPI month.
Oh, never mind. Thank you for your inspiring words. Rainther, up next, is a dance performance. Wait. Is this not? Okay, never mind. Next up is our special guest speaker for today, Rainther Sancher. Rainther currently works as a student engagement specialist in VPS and has been a longtime community advocate for Pacific Islander students in our community. Please give Rainther a warm welcome.
Thank you so much for that introduction. Good morning, everybody. Thank you so much for having me. It means a lot. My name is Rainther Sancher, and it is truly an honor to stand before you today, especially to be a guest speaker for AAPI Month. As a Pacific Islander, a son of Chuk, a Fort Vancouver High School alum, and an advocate who believes deeply in strength, sitting in this very auditorium. I was born and raised on the islands of Chuk, where every breath carries the scent of salt water, and every sunset is a painting made by our Heavenly Father above. In Chuk, family isn't just who you live with. It's everyone around you. It's the auntie who raised you. It's the uncle who fished with you. The elder who told stories under the stars. In Chuk, you are never alone. You are a thread in a woven mat of generations. When I was 8 years old, my family left the life behind to come here. We traded palm trees for highways, ocean breeze for the chill of a new place. where almost nothing felt familiar. I carried my island inside me, quietly, carefully, because at that young age, part of me worried it would be too different, too strange to fit into the new world. And if I'm honest with you, there were moments I did feel invisible. Moments when I sat in classrooms where no one else looked like me. Moments when I stumble over my English words, I still do, and saw the quiet smiles that said, I didn't quite belong. Moments when I wondered, is there room for someone like me in this story? But here's the miracle. At Fort Vancouver High School Center for International Studies, I found community. I found teachers, friends, mentors, people who didn't just see where I was from, they saw where I could go. They didn't ask me to erase my identity to succeed. They encouraged me to stand taller in it. And that changed everything. I realized that being Chuukese is not something I had to set aside. It is the very reason I am strong today. It is the reason I know how to keep going even when the path ahead looked uncertain. It is the reason I understand that true success isn't about how high you climb. It's about how many people you bring with you. Sorry. My culture is my strength. My story is my power. My identity is my gift to the world, and so is yours. To my Asian American and Pacific Islander brothers and sisters, to my Chuukese family here today, you are not alone. You come from people who crossed vast oceans without fear. People who read the stars, the waves, the winds, who trusted their hearts to find the way home. You carry the same spirit inside you. When you sit in these classrooms, when you walk through these walls, you bring with you the songs of your ancestors, the hopes of your families, and the dreams of villages that prayed for this exact moment, for you. You are living proof that we are not lost, we are thriving, we are not small, we are mighty, we are not broken, we are beautiful. And I know school isn't always easy, and I know life outside of school isn't always easy either. Sometimes it feels like no one understands the weight you carry, the expectations, the pressure, the feeling of being pulled between two worlds. But hear me when I say this, you are enough, you are worthy, and you are needed. You don't have to choose between cultures and your future. Sorry, you don't have to choose between your culture and your future. You are your culture, and you are your future. And because of you, the world is becoming something new, something better, and something more beautiful. I look at you and I see hope. I see leaders. I see healers. I see trailblazers who will not just walk through doors, but will build new ones for the ones coming after you. So don't hide who you are. celebrated. Wear your roots with pride. Speak your truth boldly. Dream bigger than anyone ever told you was possible. Because when you rise, you carry not just your own dreams, you carry the dreams of every ancestors who dared to believe that even a small island boy or girl could shine across the world. And to every student here, Asian American, Pacific Islander or not, I say this to you. We are stronger together. Your story, your culture, your voice, it matters. When we lift each other, we all rise. Today, I don't just stand here as Reinter Sancher. I stand here as a vessel for my people's love. I stand here because someone once believed in me when I doubted myself. I stand here because my culture taught me that greatness is not about standing alone at the top. It's about reaching down and pulling others up with you. So today I offer you this. Believe in yourself. Believe in where you come from. And never forget, you are carrying your island forward. Carry it with pride. Carry it with love. And carry it with the strength your ancestors poured into your bones. You are your island. You are your ocean. You are the future. And I believe every one of the teachers here in this auditorium can say this with pride, that we are very proud of you. Thank you.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Reinter. Up next is a dance performance from MMPI. They are dancing to a love song that is sung in Maori, which comes from the island country of New Zealand.
Lastly, we would like to give shout outs to our staff at Ford that are Asian and Pacific Islander. Representation is so important, and having staff member who reflects our identity really makes a difference. Staff, please stand up when your name is called to be recognized. Ms. Lay. Ms. Patterson. Oh my. Ms. Power. Ms. Richard. Mr. Theo. Ms. Afu Carstensen. Miss Monica. Mr. Carey. Ms. V. And Ms. Kiefer. Before we close out, MMPI would like to announce that they are having their last Spam Musubi sale of the school year this Wednesday after school.
All right. Yeah, make sure to buy those Spam Musubis. Thank you for attending this year's AAPI Month Assembly. That's about it. All right. Yeah, and I hope all of you have a good day and to celebrate everybody's heritage and month and be proud of yourself.